Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In this video, we'll be discussing about a simple program in Java, how you can write a simple program and compile and run it. Even if you are using Linux editor, how you can do, we'll also talk about the same. Let's try to create a simple project. Click on File, click on New, go to Java project, type any name. I will type as Hello World. Then click on Next. You might have your execution environment already set it up. You have selected Java 1.8. Click on Next. Click on Finish. I do have got my Hello World project. Let's open it. Click on SRC. Right click on SRC. Click on New. Click on Class. And here you can give your class name. Let's give our class name as Hello World. It is not mandatory that you need to give the same class name as of your project name. For the sake of this video, I have given it as Hello World, and you can give the package name as well. I have given the package name as com.techblockcrunch.tutorials. You can give it any name, just follow these standards. Then you can select on this public static void main and click on Finish. We do see that our Hello World Java program has been created. We'll be printing some strings on the console, and then we'll have a deeper look at our program. To print a string, we'll type sysout and press Ctrl Enter. This is a shortcut to Ctrl Enter is the shortcut for taking your sysout to the complete system.out.println and then Hello World. Now to run the program, we'll click on the Run button, or even if you can press Ctrl plus F11, and we do see the Hello World has been printed on the console. So let's do the same on Linux machine as well. So here is my Linux machine. I do have the simple Java program already written. You can get the source code from the link in the description of this video. It's the same program except the package name on the top. So next, you have to compile and run the program both. You have to follow both the steps. To compile the program, we'll be using javac command. Javac space file name. In our case, the file name is helloworld.java. We do have got the hello world.class file. This is the bytecode representation of our source code. If you would like to have a look at the bytecode, you can have a look. We do see that it is not a human readable format, but this is containing the instructions that will be interpreted by Java virtual machine. Let's come back to our main program, and now as we have compiled the program, now let's try to run our program. To run the program, you need to type the command as java space class name. Class name is hello world, and you don't need to provide the full file name here. You just need to provide the class name, and Java is the Java interpreter here. Now let's run the program. So we see that hello world has been printed on the console as we saw in Eclipse. Now let's have a closer look at our program. Coming to first line, package is the keyword in Java. I have given the package name as com.techblockcrunch.tutorials. You can give it any name. We'll talk about packages in more detail in our upcoming videos. Public is the access specifier. We also say access modifier. Class is again a keyword. Hello world is the class name. By typing the line public class hello world, you are telling the compiler that you are creating a class named as hello world, and it is of public, that it can That means it can be accessed outside of this program. Hello world is an identifier. Coming to next line, it is public static void main. Public is once again, it is access modifier. Static is the keyword. All these are keyword. Public is the keyword, static is the keyword, void is the keyword. By making the main as public, you are telling the compiler that our main is public and it can be called outside of this program. Then static is keyword. You are telling the compiler that our main is a static. That means to call our main, we don't need an instance of a class. Then we have made our main void, which means it doesn't return a value. There are methods which return a value, and we'll talk about them more in our upcoming videos. Then we have a string array, which is basically being used to handle with command line arguments. Then we have a opening curly brace, and here is our single line comment. There are three styles of comments in Java. The first one is multi-line comment, the second is single line comment, and the third is documentation comment. So we'll talk about all of these comments in our programs as we keep writing. Then we do have a system.out.println. System is the predefined class in Java, out is the output stream, and println is the method. And by typing hello world here, we are just printing hello world on the console. Then we have a semicolon, which makes this line as a statement. Then we have a closing curly brace, which is for this main. And then we have a final closing curly brace, which is for this class. You see the complete class definition is between these two curly braces. Here is the first one and here is the last ending one. That is also one of the reasons that all Java programs are at least a bit object oriented. Now let's try making some changes to this program and see how it behaves. So here we are. As we have talked about, then main will be called outside of this class. So if you try to make it private, let's see, you can see we have our main as private. And now let's try to compile our program. We need to compile the program once again because we have made the changes to the source code. To compile the program, as we talked, hello world.java. Our program has compiled. Now let's see if we got any .class file. Yes, we got the .class file, as you can see. Now let's try to run the program, and we do see we do get an error because our main is defined as private, which means that it cannot be called outside of this class. And you see the error message, main method not found in class hello world. Please define the method as public static void main. Now let's make the main as public as it was. Okay, second thing we would like to talk about the string array, which is basically being used to handle the command line arguments. Let's say you want to pass few arguments to this program and you want to make use of those arguments during your program execution. So this is the string array. We'll talk more about strings in upcoming videos, but here we'll understand how the command line argument works. So let's say let's try to pass 3 arguments to this program. The first argument will be taken as args0, the second will be taken as args1, then the third one will be taken at args2. Now let's try to compile our program because we have made changes to our source code. Our program has compiled, and now we'll run our program, and while running the program, we'll also pass the command line arguments. Remember that you need to pass your command line arguments while you are running the program and not during compile time. Class name, and let's give first argument as tech, second argument as block, and third argument as crunch. And we do see that all of these arguments have printed. The first argument tech, the second argument is block, and third argument is crunch, and the hello world as we already had. That's all we had for this video. I hope you got some information about running a simple program in Java and how does it work. If you have any questions or suggestions, let us know via comments. Looking forward to connect with all of you.